Hi Capricorn, it's me Gemstone from tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This is your weekly reading for the 22nd through to the 29th. So let's see what is showing up for Capricorn. First pulling a butterfly oracle card for you guys. Let's go with this one, which is, hold on. Gracefully aging. Oh, that's a nice one. So pretty. And I'm using the Fountain Tarot as well, and I'm going to pull 3 cards for you guys. From the 22nd to the 29th, Capricorn. You have Temperance as your first card, with the Hanged Man, with the Queen of Swords. Oh, that's an interesting one. Queen of Swords, and your card underneath is the Tower. Big things happening. You have 2 major arcana cards, so something major is going on in your life this week. But what I see is your first cards. Both of these cards are kind of telling me this isn't going to be a week of like loads of fast moving energy. It's like more of a week where things move slowly. So slow kind of energy. And things, it may feel like a waiting game this week. And depending on whether you're a patient person or not, it depends how you're going to react to that. But with Temperance and the Hangman, both of those cards don't represent anything fast happening. Temperance is about patience. It's about taking your time. It's about things being healed away. It's about also things being created, different things coming together to create something new. And then the Hanged Man is like enlightenment, reflection. It's about things being in limbo, being undecided about certain things. So it's kind of like both of these cards together is kind of saying, don't expect anything or to move in a fast way. I think there's a lot of contemplation that you're going to be experiencing this week. It's like your mind is really going to be, you're thinking about stuff, you're thinking maybe about things from the past. I even see that with the Hangman looking towards the Temperance card, it almost could be saying that maybe you've been patient about something that's going on. If you're like been waiting on news, waiting on something to happen, waiting on something to take place, it's like you've been patient. But then the Hangman is almost like saying, looking at the Temperance card, like, should I be hanging here? Like, should I be doing nothing? Like, should I call? Should I check up? Should I do something? Like it's almost like I kind of can see you thinking, should you do something to move the process forward, or maybe to be a bit more proactive? But then a part of you is almost like, no, they did say I shouldn't call yet. They did say, I have to wait a bit longer. So then that's why you're just sort of hanging there and you're not really doing anything. But then it's kind of saying things will come to light to you soon enough. So that's entirely okay. So yeah, just if you've been waiting on anything, know that it's going to take its time. And so the Queen of Swords is kind of representing like a person coming in that can be a air sign person. And so some of you guys might even be wanting to get back with somebody from the past, because Temperance can represent getting with somebody as well. So this could be somebody that maybe you're wanting to hear from, this Queen of Swords person. Maybe they're the ones that you're waiting on hearing some news about. Again, this could be in a romantic way, like a reconciliation. Maybe that's what you're sort of considering, like, should I contact her? Like, or should I wait till she contacts me? Or should I make the first move? Or should I wait for her to make the first move? Or should I wait for him to make the first move? Or should I call him? So, this can go either way. So, but I think being chill is a good idea for you. I think that, it's almost like, when you don't seem eager, people kind of do like you more, like they do. So like sometimes that's just a game you have to play. Like even though you like a person, even if you're thinking about them or whatever, sometimes you do have to appear a bit chill, and then they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like, why didn't he or she call me? Like why didn't he or she do this? But then they're gonna call you, and then they're gonna be like, oh, like I've been waiting to hear from you. It makes you seem more desirable, the more mysterious you come off, and unbothered. Not to say that you should just pretend like you don't care at all, but I'm just saying sometimes it's good to just chill a bit and maybe not be so forward. And I think that's what you're doing. Like you want this person, you like them, or you whatever this thing is, you want it, but it's like you don't want to act overly eager at the same time. And I think that's exactly what you're giving off. The tower is saying though that there are going to be some breakthroughs. So even if you're not the one doing all the moving of things, like you're not the one being so active, I feel like the universe is just creating ways for things to just come into being anyway, because that's what the tower card can represent. It's like things just start happening, and it is kind of out of our control, but I feel like even though you're not controlling it, it's not disastrous. That's just how I feel. The tower card can sometimes represent like a disastrous situation, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think if anything, you're gonna get the breakthrough that you've been wanting from this Queen of Swords person and this air sign person. And the air sign, it can be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. So yeah, being cool like a cucumber, I think will work for you. And then this grace for the aging, I think it's just saying that you maybe coming into your own. Like maybe you weren't always the kind of person that would be so chill and be so kind of nonchalant about things. Maybe that wasn't really you, but maybe the older you become, like you just become that kind of person. Like or you've learned to be more patient, or you've learned to be more understanding about certain things, about certain, how relationships work, how things in life work. So you know that, okay, there is a time to be really forward and there's a time to kind of fall back. And I think that's what you've learned over time. And especially because, this reading is for Capricorns and you guys are really mature anyway. Even when you're quite young, you're quite wise beyond your years. And so I think that it's kind of saying that a lot of the stuff you've learned about life, you're kind of putting them into practice right now. And so, and I would say good on you, because it is showing, like you're really showing your maturity, and you're really showing like how much you've learned just in life in general. So that's a good card for you. And also, this aging gracefully, if you are an older person, it could be saying that you are really taking good care of yourself, which is a really important thing as well. You're taking care of your body and your appearance and everything else. So you may be looking on point as well, Capricorn. So there you go. So peace and many blessings to you. I'll be seeing you. Bye.